Well folks, what is good? Welcome back to the vlog. It is winter, it is training time, and the eagle idea may have noticed that from last season we were missing one Proride video. So round 4 was held at Dunmore, and yeah, we had a camera malfunction on the day where none of the mics worked. So we have race footage, but we don't have any of the intro and outro. So rather than put out a half-assed video at the time, I decided to save the footage, and today we're going to try something different. I'm just going to watch through the footage and talk you through the race from my standpoint as a racer, give you what I'm thinking and what my mentality is at the time, and just sort of give you a bit of insight into what it's like to race an enduro race. Let me know in the comments what you think of this video. What do you think of the content this year? What would you like to see next season? All the feedback helps. And again, hit that subscribe button as well. So yeah, let's take a look at the footage. Okay then, that's us on the start line now. Normally at this stage we have walked the track and you have a fair idea of where you want to go. There's 4 lines to start this race. I want to go up the hill, but as you can see there, Barry Murphy has taken off and false started, so get distracted and have a terrible start really. So my options are kind of limited here. I get pushed into the crowd, get pushed down to the left, and now I am really down here behind these 2 guys. One's fallen, the other one reverses back into me and I have nowhere to go. So get a bit angry, and yeah, I'm stuck here. I'm pretty much come out of the second corner in almost last place. So this stage is important not to lose your head. You can't ride the bike here and try and catch up those spaces too quickly and then end up making more mistakes. So just trying to compose myself, and yeah, not happy. But yeah, we're battling along. I'm not sure actually who this guy is in the Fox jersey in front of me. We raced a few times during the year and he always got a better start than me, but then I was pretty much first lap, second lap was faster than him. So you can see here, guys get past me, he makes a mistake, and then the guy in the Fox trousers then has a bit of a mistake there and lets me pass. So out in the clear now to start chasing people down, and as you can see now there's a bit of damp on the camera. So yeah, Dunmore's notorious for when it's wet that there's no grip, especially on the grass section. So really at this stage I'm just sort of feeling the track out, and you can see there I go past Jamie Fife. But Dunmore's good as well at times because it's taped quite wide, so although a lot of it is single lane, you can see there I was able to find a different line and save some time. These rocks, they were treacherous all day because you come down a cliff face straight into a big gully. There's nowhere really to go. But yeah, at this stage of the race now you're starting to get into your groove. You know, the adrenaline from the start has wore off and you're starting to get into a bit of a flow. But yep, through the woods here, and now we're coming out very shortly here into a clearing, and yeah, you can see that there is a big queue of people here waiting to go. Happens to start races all the time. People back up, they'll get the momentum and there's a queue. So yeah, again probably 7 or 8 spaces in that one little section just by pushing my way through, and then we start climbing the hill into the twisty stuff. And yeah, say Dunmore is notorious for not having any let up. You know, it's tight and twisty for most of the track. Here up this uphill you can see it got quite dangerous during the day. Got quite rutted out and there's quite a dog leg in it, so it was hard to get through. But yeah, as I'm saying, like Dunmore can be quite treacherous at times. You know, although it looks quite fast and flowy, there's always like hidden rocks in places, so it just takes you to hit something hidden in the grass you don't realise, or one little rock and that throws your line off and next thing you're in a bush. That's happened to me more than once, and I'm sure it won't be the last time. But yeah, you can see there, just lose the front end on a wet rock. That happened numerous times during this race. Now this is quite a steep uphill, you don't really notice it in the video so much, but a lot of clutch work here just trying to keep the momentum going. Can't really get past this guy just yet, but you can see here now there's 2 lines. I was kind of hoping that him being on the faster line would get stuck and I'd be able to squeeze through around on the right, which worked out well. Doesn't work out well sometimes, but yeah, got away with that one, got around him, and yeah. Back half of the track now, a lot of fast downhills here where you're just hanging on, letting the bike roll itself down a hill essentially. But then, yeah, in here, this sort of off-camber stuff, you're just trying to keep the front wheel high and, you know, trying not to slip down and, you know, keep it safe. So catching up here now on Kevin Lynch. This was his first race in Clubman, and then yeah, that rocky little section there was quite tough as well during the day. Now back out onto the lanes, which are quite fast, and we're working our way around towards the paddock a bit more now. Yeah, this section here as well, during the day it progressed, it got quite ruddy, got very single line, and you're having just to wade yourself through a little bit as much as possible, and yeah, try and keep the front wheel high. And yeah, never actually figured out what happened here. Normally you see people on the side of the track, someone hurt, but didn't think anyone was hurt this day, so it must have been just a broken down bike. So yeah, that's good. But now we're pretty much at the top of the mountain at this stage, and yeah, on our descent back down. Yeah, it's a pretty chill part of the track. There's not much to really say here, just try and flow as quick as possible. And yeah, this little corner here caught me out once or twice, just big run on it and popped the front wheel out. Came off once, but now we're heading back down, I say back towards the paddock. Actually, one of the practice days before here, I caught myself on this fence to the side and it wasn't turned off. I got a bit of a shock. So yeah, electric shock isn't nice, but yeah. This part here now, I didn't actually realise until afterwards. There was a good line down to the left there. I think I'd done towards the end of the race, but saved some time, and then back into this flowy section here, ducked to avoid the tree, and yeah. So we're now heading back to where it would be the start of the pay and play days, and yeah, this is more of a grassy section. So on this day it was very slippy over these rocks down the hill. And then we come around this corner here, as you see there's 3 ruts. The left rut was the quickest in the day, the was probably the longest. The other ones were quite deep and you were losing the wheel. Now on the chase here, I'm not actually sure who this is that I'm chasing on the KTM, but yeah, followed him for a good part of the lap here, and just trying to keep him in my vision. And you can see there's Watsy giving me some advice in the lines that actually helped me get through a little bit quicker, and you can see I've gained some time. Nice spot here where I actually got a photograph from Autosport pics from the front wheel in the air. But at this stage here, we're just trying to take different lines, trying to, you know, one, if they make a mistake, you're not on the same line as them, you can get past them, but 2, just trying to find anywhere for a bit of an advantage. But yeah, put the pressure on here, and eventually I think, you know, we're trying to make him make a mistake or let you pass, and you let me pass in this one here. So yeah, now we're coming through to the end of the lap. There's a bit of a drop off here. It's the small jump to the gate, and then we're back into the grass section. So like I said, it was wet, so as much as you want to go full throttle here, you've got to be careful. Again, lots of rocks in this, so really having to wait to get on the throttle on a 2-stroke anyway, so the back end doesn't kick out. And yeah, this is the importance here of walking the track beforehand. You can see there's a line that I missed. This guy gets in front of me and then hits some sick jumps. I try and copy him, but you can definitely tell he rides one across and he doesn't, like it's the jumping sections. And again, then sweat grass, just trying to keep the bike as straight as possible so it doesn't kick out. I'm gonna jump up there, through the tyres, and back out for another lap. So yeah, there you go. There is round 4 at Dunmore. Ended up, I think I finished 23rd or something similar, which all things considered wasn't bad, given that I had quite a bad start and then had to sort of do a bit of a recovery race. But yeah, that's it for the season. It's probably going to be the last video before Christmas, so Merry Christmas everyone. We are going to be back in the new year. We have the Robert Nixon Memorial Race at Todd's Leap at the start of January. But in the meantime, I'm just going to be training in the gym, trying to get myself ready for next season, trying to get as much bike time as possible. And yeah, I might get a few days over Christmas and New Year, which will drip feet out in the next month or so. But yeah, thanks for watching all season. It's been great, and I'm looking forward to a new year of racing in 2025. Again, if there's anything you want to see on the channel, let me know in the comments, hit the subscribe button, and yeah, thanks for watching.